It's a significant day here at Belfast Harbour as this new site is handed over to Dong Energy. Come the summer, these giant component parts of the wind turbines will be loaded onto ships and taken out into Belfast Lough and off to the site just off the west coast of England. It's a green industry that's creating jobs and economic benefit here in Northern Ireland. What does this project mean for the Harbour Commissioners?
This is a major infrastructural build for us, where in the past we have been investing many years ago on the shipbuilding, in terms of the airport, in terms of the science park. This is an opportunity to put infrastructure which will ensure that a new industry can be attracted to Northern Ireland.
Why did Dong Energy decide to come to Belfast with this project?
Effectively, we've been in the wind industry in the UK and offshore wind for more or less the last 8-9 years. A lot of our projects have been in the west of Britain, and what we've discovered is we've built a pipeline over that period of time of new projects coming through, and there's a significant number of those are in the west of Britain. As we've moved to bigger turbines and these new 3.6 megawatt turbines that we've now got, what we've seen is we've had a good big project coming up now west of Dutton Sands. We've got future ones that we would like to consider doing. And this is a beautiful harbour, strategically placed, where we can bring the equipment over, assemble the equipment, and collect it all here and then ship it out to site. So what we see is a very strategically placed long-term opportunity that will allow us to build our business and actually run it efficiently.
How did you establish the relationship with Dong Energy? How did you persuade them to come here to Belfast?
Well, we had to find them first. We spent quite a bit of time trying to understand what was going on in the market. That involved quite a lot of visiting conferences, exhibitions. We found them and we managed to persuade them that we could do things that other people weren't going to be able to do in the REC. And that was largely get the project live and kicking quicker than somebody else. We had a land bank, we had the finances, and we were able to persuade them that we would get the project completed on time and on budget.
It's taken a lot of work to get this site ready for Dong. What have you had to do here?
Well, the construction works themselves took about 14 months. We were under very tight time pressure with Dong, and one of the reasons I suppose they came to Belfast was we have a proven track record in delivering port infrastructure, both on time and on budget, and thankfully we were able to do that for Dong, and within 14 months we took this from the brownfield site to the fully constructed terminal. So, I mean, the scale of the construction was huge. There was over 1 million tonnes of aggregate taken to this site to raise it up a little bit and to create the infrastructure to handle these huge components. Something like 30,000 tonnes of concrete and steel piles creating the quay wall that you see in front of us here. So yes, a huge construction project.
How have you found the facility and does it serve your needs, I suppose?
It's a really nice site to be operating for. We have a lot of space, everything is pretty close by. We have a lot of operating space on the quay side as well. It's really good. It's a brand new site as well, which is really nice to so we can start from scratch and build everything up. And as you can see, we have quite some nice different facilities. The whole stockpiling as well. Everything is installed in a very short time frame. We did that, yeah.
What happens next, and what's the sort of time scale in terms of putting together one of these turbines?
Well, as mentioned before, here we're stockpiling it. Then in the summertime we will have the jack-up vessels. We'll be loading them and sailing to the west coast of England. And at that moment in time we expect somewhere between a day and a half to be able to install a complete set of monopiles and TPs.
And I suppose the location here at Belfast Harbour must be ideal for getting to the site.
Yes, it is. We have direct contact with the Irish Sea, and we have great access to the quayside here. So without delay, our vessels can come in and out. So it's a very nice position to be in.